So we moved into our house, we've been here, what, a year and a half? Mm-hmm. And we bought our house knowing it was going to be a fixer-upper. We had a lot of work to do. It was kind of like we needed help taking our house from 1970 to 2025.
There was some outdated wallpaper and outdated color combinations that needed to be updated a little bit.
But we bought this house knowing it was a fixer-upper, so we were excited. We knew we'd be hiring somebody, and we needed help with like design plans, and we could see there was potential here. Like we didn't have this exactly in mind when we moved in, but we're happy with what we have now. So we had a really good experience with them. We interviewed a couple different companies, and we liked that you guys had one set project manager that we'd work with from start to finish. That was Anatoly, who was great. I think the communication was really good. There were things that went not wrong, but like, you know, things come up when you're doing a renovation, especially on an existing house where you're remodeling. And I never felt like things got done without us being talked to, and we were always filled in on things, and that was a big part of like why it was such a positive experience. And there's always, we lived here through the construction too, so everyone that came in from Keselman was really just respectful and nice and polite, and that's important when you're in a house with kids and you're remodeling, because you don't want to feel like you want to be comfortable with the people that are in your house, and we always were.
Yeah, and I think from the beginning, when we came in for the initial walkthrough and everything, I think you guys were open with what to expect with the project, and I think that was very helpful too. And I think that kind of just made us more comfortable with working with you guys from start to finish too. So
we took down some walls and we had to rearrange some things, and we really wanted it to look like the kitchen had always been here, and it wasn't like this brand new space that kind of jarred with the rest of the house. Anatoly was able to actually match trim work that was from like, I don't even know, probably the original of the house, and keep things like consistent and cohesive, which I didn't even think about when we started this project. And then kind of things come up, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna match it, and had a blade made, I think you said. So that was like little details like that make a difference with how it looks when you're finished. And I didn't have that on my list of things I thought we would need, but you got it done.
I would definitely recommend Keselman. We actually already have recommended to a few people that have said they were thinking about remodeling or were in the middle of some remodeling plans as well. I think just like we talked about earlier, having you guys and everyone that came to the house, I think was very respectful of our space because we were living here as well. I think price-wise competitive in the area, but especially with the other places we looked at. And I think it was just it was a good experience from start to finish. I think it was we were able to pivot on things that came up and make changes as we went, and this process was pretty seamless, I think.